This video is brought to you by this Red Bull because I wouldn't have the energy to make it without it. Red Bull, you want to sponsor me? Let me know. Cheers. Okay, so I am back home. We went to the Columbus Book Festival, and it was great. It was great to see a book festival in Ohio. Great to see how many people were there. Actually heard a couple of authors and library staff talking about Book Talk and the presence in Columbus, which was super cool. I was able to be like, oh my gosh, I'm on that Facebook group, and I'm on Book Talk, and I've lived in Columbus. So that was super great. But this is the much anticipated haul from the book festival. I will say before I get into it that I did not explore every tent, and I also went like 2 hours before the end of the festival. I don't people well, plus I have a newborn. So, getting everybody ready, getting out of the house, getting downtown, it's muggy as all get out, plus we're under an air quality alert, plus people. So, it wasn't like 100% what the experience could have been, but I still had a grand time, and I still got to what I wanted to get to. So yeah, this is what I got. All of my purchases were made in the indie author tent, because we stand indie authors here. I did not get to go to any of the tents for the amazing bookshops that we have in Columbus because I live here and I get to go to them all the time. So the first author that I found, and I'm actually really, really excited about this work in these worlds just sounds so good, but they were running a special for $10 for the first books in their series, like to try and get you hooked. So I got the first book in 2 different series by Melissa A. Craven. So this one is Emerge. This is the first book in the Immortals of Indriel series. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. And she kind of sold me on this because she said it takes place in Cleveland, and I looked closer at the cover, and like it definitely does, because like this is the building by the flats. I think it's called like the KeyBank building or something, and then like this is definitely the Cleveland skyline, and I love that. So but this sounds so good. Like, I'll just read a little bit of the back. They claim she is immortal. They say he is her equal, an immortal who can match her power. But she's just a normal girl until she isn't. I love that trope. I love that trope. So I'm super excited. Like it says here, as a latent immortal power awakens deep inside her and her first gifts begin to emerge, Allie must learn to adapt to her power before it overwhelms her. And I love that trope. I read what was the name of the trilogy? Was it just called The Vicious Souls? And it wasn't a trilogy, it was like 4 books. But anyways, I read that series earlier this year, and it's like the same trope, but the girl who thinks she's just a normal girl but turns out she has powers is like one of my favorite tropes. So this looks really good. And again, it's set in Cleveland. Like, that's cool. So urban fantasy looks super great. And then the other one that I got is The Reluctant Queen. This is the first book in the Valkyrie series. So the Valkyrie Ascension of the Nine Realms. So this is a Norse mythology retelling. And this says on the back, heir to the Valkyrie throne, Alethea, I think I'm pronouncing that name correctly, Alethea believes she is better suited to the battlefield than the throne room. So we love a Valkyrie story. Like, we stand the Valkyrie in this house. And Norse mythology in general, and I absolutely love this. So this looks really good. It says it's a reimagining of It says it is a reimagining of Asgard in a post-Ragnarok world where the gods have all died and the Valkyries rule in their place. So, love that. We love women in power. So, those were the 2 books that I got, and then she gave me swag, too, which this is like the coolest freaking swag. And we love swag with a purchase. So, we had this bookmark, and you can see it's like chrome. The Ascension of the Nine Realms. Look at the back. Look at that. Somebody said today or yesterday, I saw on TikTok, I think it might have been Shay, said that she's a whore for foil, and like I'm a whore for foil too. So, love this bookmark, and it's like thick. Like, this is a good sturdy bookmark. And then a beautiful color map of the 9 realms. Like, absolutely love this. Like, this is stunning. So that was my swag for those books, and I'm super excited. Melissa A. Craven, very excited to get into her books. And then the other author that I found, that I bought a bunch of their stuff because they were running a crazy good sale, was J.R. Fremling. I don't want to pronounce that wrong, but I think I am. But anyways, J.R. Fremling, there's like so many different types. I got the ebooks for this one, but they gave you like the little postcards for the books, and then they have like the code on the back to get them with, which I thought was super cool. So I can like have something physical to show you, but I got ebooks. So I wanted the Mafia romance ones, which is this one, Mistress Giselle and A Devil's Hope. This is a Mafia romance, but they were running a special where you got all 7 of them for $25. That's crazy. So these 2 are Mafia romance. I'm very excited about those. Mafia is my stuff. As soon as they said Mafia romance, my husband's like elbowing me because he knows that's like my favorite. And then we have the Night Rangers and the 666. These are both in the same universe, but they're different stories. The Night Rangers is a paranormal hunter force for the U.S. military. That sounds fun. And then the 666 is a rough and tumble biker bar, and this is the Wolf Pack. So this is Shifters. Yes, Werewolf Shifters Motorcycle Club. Love that. And then we have My Viking Alpha. This is Viking Werewolves. Say less. Literally say less. Fall of Avalon. This is a YA, I think, and this was not romance. Yeah, this is YA. Follow the journey of a young girl born of both worlds as she fights to prevent her home from becoming just another legend in time. So that sounds really good. And then the last one, The Naughty List, a nice little holiday schmutty story. So yeah, I got all of those, and that was only $25 for all of those, and I love these little postcard things. So that is what I got today at the Columbus Book Festival. I sincerely hope that they do it again next year. This was their first time doing it to celebrate 150 years for the Columbus Metro Libraries, and it was a phenomenal event. I believe I heard them say that today alone, which it was yesterday and today, that they had 18,000 people. That's crazy. That's crazy. And they had some big name authors there, like Allie Hazelwood was there yesterday and did a signing. Fonda Lee was there today to do signings, and there were some local authors. There were panels. It was great. So I was really excited to get to go. I'm really excited about this merch. So yeah, that's my haul.